This gold trading robot made over 4,800% gain in a little over a year. That is absolutely unbelievable, but the more I search for new EAs, the more profitable ones I find. But let's see if this return is real, and as always, I will of course show you my results. And before I show you the SuperGold Bot on the MetaTrader platform, let me show you their website. This is where we found the expert advisor with my team. It is available for MT4 and MT5. This is the track record I'll show in a minute. There is the backtesting result and of course some reviews. The price is $450, which is relatively good price for an expert advisor. But if I show you this unbelievable track record, you will see over 4,859% gain, and this is since January 2024, and you can see what a steady growth. Now when I see such performance, I immediately become skeptical, but by looking at this growth line, I noticed that this is not a grid martingale system, because there are these drops that are not common for grid martingale systems. So I started testing this expert advisor on a Black Bull demo account, and if I show you the account history, you'll see that it's trading with 0.1 lot, and this is what we selected for the $1,000 account. This is obviously risky, but I wanted to see how risky this expert advisor could be. And what we noticed with my team is that once there is a loss, for example, right in here, you can see negative $220. The trade closed 2 minutes to 3 p.m. and then in less than 1 hour, it opened another trade with 0.4 lots, and this one made $72. And then it continued trading with 0.1 until this losing trade, again negative $220 and another 0.4, but this trade happened on the next day. Okay, so the loss happened on the 21st. The recovery trade, or at least I believe this is a recovery trade with 4 times bigger the lot size, but it's not trying to recover the loss, right? Or at least it's trying to recover part of it, and you can see that it has succeeded to recover $81, and then it continues trading with 0.1 lot. This is why there are these drops in the equity, but you can see that overall the growth is just unbelievable, to be fair. So I really liked how this expert advisor works. The other thing, if you noticed on the track record, the live update is not green, and I usually get more skeptical. So what I do, if the live update is not green, I compare the trades from the vendor with my trades from my testing to make sure they're not manipulating, because some of the vendors managed to hide their losing orders. So now I'll click on history and you will see that just recently they also had a losing trade, and this happened on the 4th of June, on the 2nd of June. So you can see that they're trading with 1.25 in their accounts. So they started with $1,000, and look at that, the account is nearly 50K. If that's real, it's a really great job from these vendors. But let me continue, because this is very important. So if I click on the second page, again you will see profits, 1 loss, and here actually the lot is 1 and it increases to 4 lots. And let's compare, for example, this one on the 16th of May, 1:30, we have a short trade at the price of 3,154. I'll put my MetaTrader this way so we can find it. It is 16th of May. So I'll scroll a little bit until I find this losing trade. I believe it is this one. So it's a short trade and there is some time difference. It could be from the servers or from the conditions from the broker. But what is important is the price at which the expert advisor sold the gold, and it's 3,154 with the vendor, 3,154 before with me, and you can see that it is the same loss, 2,200 with the vendor, and with me is 220 because it's just 10 times lower quantity. So once you start testing an expert advisor, it is vital to compare your results with the vendor's track record, even if they don't have the live check on their website. And if I actually show you the monthly performance, probably the math works to see such a huge growth, because if all of these percentages are compounding, and they are, you can do the math for yourself, but for sure it will be thousands of percent. And for sure I was trading a bit riskier here to start with 0.1 in a $1,000 account. But before I show you the properties of the expert advisor, I want to tell you that as part of my 100k project, I'll start trading this robot with a $1,000 account, and of course I will take lower risk because I need to make sure I always have margin. So in the properties you can see that the lot size is 0.1, probably I'll go to 0.05, and then if it multiplies by 4, it means that it will be 0.2, but that will be for my live account. You can see that the stop loss is 2,200, 1,200 for the take profit, and this is in dollar cents. And you can see that also this expert advisor is trading from 9 a.m. until 5:30 in the afternoon, and all trades should be closed before midnight, which makes a lot of sense because the spread is huge with the brokers around midnight. And if you find a profitable expert advisor, it is vital to trade that on a regulated broker. That is why I'll be using Black Bull. They have leverage up to 1 to 500, which is important for me. They offer metals, and for the gold we can see very low spread. And I'll be using standard account because I'll have a 1k live account, but I will also start 2 more accounts for my 100k project, and those will be from Valerie Trading, the Percept Trader AI, which is a great expert advisor I've shown in the past. And the other one is another gold expert advisor, the Golden Pickaxe. But those expert advisors are good martingale systems, and we spent a lot of time with my team to figure out what would be the best inputs or the safest inputs for a 1k live account. All of the results are on our website, so you can check them at any moment. The SuperGold Bot seems to be not so risky, and I really want to see if I'll be able to achieve results similar to the vendor. If you guys want to see another expert advisor, we are already trading live. Check out this video on my site. Until then, don't forget I love you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.